the only thing.
My Lords, the noble lady the Minister may be aware of a school that's been particularly badly affected, Mitten School in Warwick, where 1,800 pupils face losing 3 days of school with delay to the start of term. Now, this is a school that's got two main buildings dating back to the 1950s and 60s, which are described as being both old and in disrepair, and it's the first floor of the lower school building that's affected. My question, informed by this case, it's twofold. First of all, this school is now getting an annual budget for maintenance of £35,000, which is a quarter of what it was receiving in pound terms in 2010. And this is a school that's in disrepair. Is the government going to look at the situation that's arisen with RAP and see that there needs to be a much broader review and a much greater injection into funds for school maintenance? And secondly, a very specific point, the Education Secretary in the other place has said that each school will have a dedicated caseworker who they will have contact with to help them deal with any issues so the department can liaise. Now, the BBC late this afternoon reported that this school, which has clearly been very badly affected, the head teacher is yet to hear from the department. They were expecting a phone call over the weekend and didn't receive it. When will that contact be made by all of the caseworkers to the affected schools?
So, in relation to the injection of capital, I mean, I can repeat, and the noble lady I know will have heard the Chancellor say that we will be making the money available both in the short and longer term to address the issues that have arisen from this. If the noble lady wants to write to me separately with the name of the school, or I can look in Hansard, I didn't quite catch the name, I'm very happy to follow up. I absolutely know we've been tracking every day since we started trying to reach schools. I have been reassured that attempts have been made to speak to every single school, and my understanding was that we had spoken to every single school. So I hope that the BBC report maybe is hours out of date, but if not, I'm very happy to follow up with that tonight, if that would be helpful.
Would the Minister